surprised. I just thought you would have figured it out by now.
What?
Olivia is supposed to catch you. That's part of it. For Rowan, that's the best part of it, how he exerts his control over her. Where's the power in it? For him. If she never knows you belong to him, he needs her to know that she is never safe from him, never out of his grasp.
So many twists, so many turns. That, of course, a scene from the hit ABC show Scandal. And what do you know? After a near fatal encounter, near being the emphasis, the death-defying Jake Ballard is alive and well, and guess who's in the studio with us today? Jake himself. Actually, it is Scott Foley stopping by today. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Whoa, boy, I mean, we thought you were a goner.
I thought I was a goner too.
Multiple stabs can sometimes have that effect.
You know, I got to say, it was not written that way in the script. We had a table read, and it's at the end it said Jake gets stabbed, and I thought, well, everybody sort of comes back from a stab, right? You've been stabbed.
I mean, daily. It's Facebook status.
And you're fine. Look at you. You look great. And then they went and reshot the ending to add an extra line for the Russell character there, and he just kept stabbing me, and I thought, well, someone's going to stop him. The director's going to come in, and they'll tell him to stop, and they didn't. And I emailed my boss, and I said, dude, we need to talk about something. Is there something I should tell my wife? I should let her down easy. And she said, no, everything's going to be okay. But it was touch and go there for a bit.
When you see it in the script like there, I mean, how is it literally written? Does it say like parenthesis, and you get stabbed, and then stabbed, and then is it just like ditto marks?
No, well, it didn't say and stabbed and stabbed. The script said it's like Jake unmasks. Jake pulls the mask off this intruder, and we reveal it's Russell. And Russell pulls a switchblade out and stabs Jake in the side. And I thought, okay, I can get stabbed in the side. But then the rewrite just had a line, and it didn't say he was going to stab me. But the actor kept doing it again and again and again, and they loved it. And I guess it was fairly dramatic, but that's how they kept it in.
And kept it in. Okay, now, Scandal obviously is part of the ABC family.
It is.
We are part of the ABC family. Families don't keep secrets from each other then.
That's a very, very good way to do that.
That's my producer, obviously.
I mean, that was a push, unlike any I've heard. Most people just beg, but you sort of guilted me into it a bit.
I feel as if that's pretty logical reasoning, is it
it's
not?
Fantastically logical reasoning.
What can you say before Sean...
I'm going to try to talk about that reasoning for as long as I can without giving anything away.
Listen, this is the internet. We can go as long as you want. We're not going to run out of time. Yeah, go right ahead.
I can't say very much about the finale, which is airing tomorrow night. What I can say is that what the writers have done with this finale is take a lot of the conventions that you're used to on Scandal and a lot of the roles that people play, the positions that they fill, and remove them or switch them around. And it really is going to not just open things up for a great fifth season, but it's going to make the fans wonder what's going to happen. It's a great cliffhanger.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. I'll settle for that.
Thank you.
For now.
That's all I got, man. Because I didn't know where to go with it if you couldn't settle for that.
We have some large men out there that were sent over by Shonda Rhimes who were just in case.
I've seen those large men. It's terrifying.
So we talked to some fans online on Facebook, and we wanted to know kind of what their thoughts might be. If in fact there was a possibility, now that we know that you're sticking around for a while, that Jake survived, in fact, who would they rather see Olivia with, you or Fitz? And the results, this is unscientific, mind you, okay? I mean, this was
it's not a scientific...
Totally unscientific.
Okay,
in
I
fact,
wasn't sure.
I think we probably just looked at the first three responses.
First three?
The first three responses.
Yeah.
And then we have written another split right down the middle, which I don't know how that's possible when you get three, but anything's possible on Facebook.
The middle guy was wishy-washy.
No, they were very definitive, because this is what Tiffany Z had to say. Fitz, being the preferred suitor,
sure,
but he's a baby. Jake is a man. So that's a backhanded compliment, in a way.
So wait. She wants Olivia to be with Fitz, even though he's a baby.
Even though he's a baby, maybe Olivia will be able to handle him.
Well,
better.
Tiffany Z, I think you need to get off the computer.
Well,
stop drinking, Tiffany Z. What are you doing?
Aileen C said this: 100% Team Jake. So that's
Aileen
a solid...
C is doing a good job sitting in front of her monitor right now, and I appreciate her response.
Deneen L wrote, "I like Jake, but he's just a boy toy. She'll end up with Fitz, and Jake will go back to Felicity."
Well, that's like a you know. She and Tiffany have differing opinions, because Tiffany said that the president was the boy.
Yeah.
And now I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, the president's a baby and a boy toy, which can be different.
Baby and a boy toy are different, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the club that you're going to go to.
You know, I'll take it as long as people aren't sure. As long as there's people out there in both camps. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, fans were not initially, rooting for you when the show started.
They weren't. It was a really sort of tough position to be in because I was extremely happy to be on the show, but the character that I play got in the way of the what was the main sort of love story of the show, and people really believe and idealize this relationship between Olivia and Fitz, and my presence was not very welcome. But they seem to have come around. There was a lot of chatter on the internet, on Twitter, of people really being, I don't want to say devastated, but upset when they thought he was dead.
The dialogue is very smart, it's very pointed, and so I'm going to give you the opportunity to give me 15 seconds. I want a 15-second appeal that you could make to Olivia over Fitz.
Well, look, it's very simple. Fitz is a married man. Fitz is a politician. He's always going to be in the public light. Any life with Fitz is not going to be worth the trouble.
8, 7.
Jake wants
6.
to take you to an island. Jake is available and ready to go.
Well, that's it right there. Ready to go. I think you probably could have just said that and strung that up for 15 seconds, and that would have been...
Ready. That would have been tough.
Olivia Pope, obviously handles everything, so I want to have a little fun with you. I want to give you some situations.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we'll keep it clean.
Okay,
some
good.
situations, who you would go to handle these various situations. Okay?
In my life or in
your
Scandal's?
In your life.
Okay.
In your life. Finding the last-minute babysitter.
Finding a last-minute babysitter, I would go to my neighbor.
The neighbor. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, trustworthy folks.
I don't know. Don't know him.
Okay, well, good way to find out. Help dealing with online trolls.
Online trolls, I would go to Shonda Rhimes.
I think you might be able to answer that answer with which is Amy's question.
Yeah.
How about advice on what to get your wife for a gift?
Advice on what
Mother's
to get my wife
Day, birthday.
for a gift. You know what? I might go to Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, Twitter
but then
has some really
then she
interesting
might
things.
actually know what.
Yeah, but then she'd think I was a good guy. Like, because if she found out that I was thinking about it actually before the day.
And she's going to get... Does she ever get jealous when you get that kind of adoration from all the fans out there?
I've been doing this a while, and we've been together for 12 or 13 years now. She is... no, she doesn't get jealous anymore. She understands that it's... she's an actress herself, and she understands that it's part of success. And when it stops, she'll be worried.
That's when you look for the unemployment office.
That's exactly right.
Okay, here's another situation. Helping you get in shape fast for a scene, because clearly you've let yourself go from all the shirtless scenes that you guys have.
I thought you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, those bean burritos at Craft Services.
Trust me, they do more than make me fat. Who would I go to for that?
Yeah.
I would go to my local CrossFit gym.
Okay. You CrossFit? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I started about 3 months ago, and I love it.
And you're totally addicted to it, because that's like one of those types of things where it's like you get in, you go big or you go home with that.
I love it. I got to say, I was worried about it. I read a bunch of bad stuff online about it, but I wanted to try it anyway, and I went, and it's fantastic. I get it, in an hour and 15 minutes, I get a great workout, both cardio and weights, and it is close to my house. It's, they always say the best workout is the one you do. This is the one I do.
So it's the one you do, and it's a heck of a sales endorsement right there. Okay, restaurant recommendations. Who would you get to handle that?
Aside from Yelp.
There's a good one right there. Do you go on the Yelp a lot and you look at the reviews?
I did it yesterday. I found a great sushi restaurant near my hotel.
But now, do you contribute to Yelp, or are you just one of those takers?
No, I'm a taker.
I'm
fully a taker.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, because if I contribute, then it's tough.
Well, you could use an alias.
Yeah, I could use an alias. I feel like that's cheating.
What's wrong with using Jake?
I could use Jake.
Right?
All right, I'm going to start yelping under
Yelp,
Jake.
there you go. So keep an eye out for Jake right there.
Okay. Now I got to change it.
Last one, making you laugh. Who do you go to? Who would you get to handle to make you laugh?
My 5-year-old daughter. All the time.
It's fantastic.
All the time.
All right. Okay. Now, you've got a lot of projects going on right now,
yes.
including...
Yes.
This is Alf right here.
This is Alf.
Alf's had a long day. Alf is beautiful.
Good boy. So I'm here, part of the reason I'm here, aside from talk about Scandal, is I have partnered with Muriel, the maker of HeartGuard, which is a heartworm preventative medication. It's a chewable for these dogs, on a campaign called I Heart My Dog.
Okay.
I have a new dog. I have a 10-month-old puppy that we rescued named Frankie, and she is one of the loves of my life. And I made, with Muriel, I made her basically a love letter, a video love letter that you can go on iheartguardmydog.com and see. And I'm asking people to make their own love letter or tweet a picture of their dog. And anytime someone does it and posts something, makes an action on social media, Muriel will sponsor $1 to CCI, which is Canine Companions for Independence, which is the organization, it's a nonprofit organization that provides assistance dogs to people with disabilities, and it really, really changes their lives.
That is amazing.
It's amazing.
And these animals can do some crazy, amazing things.
Amazing things. Alf can, all these animals, but Alf can open a drawer, take out your socks, close the drawer, turn on a light switch. If I drop my keys, let's say if I was in a wheelchair and I dropped my keys, he could pick it up, hand it to me. He is truly unbelievable.
It's a great cause. Scandal is a great show.
Thanks, man.
You are a great actor. Scott Foley, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. Thanks, Alf.